Hello everybody, Dad's your man back again. Right, we're up to the corner grappling now. Um, I'm enjoying this a lot. I don't know about last year's and the year before. I don't know what the situations are, if it's better than last year's, etc, etc. I'm just going on a new player and as an everyday person, and I'm enjoying it a lot. I I know these like games are partly scripted and like you do your moves etc and you have a wind up animation and that, but I like the way now that you have counters and stuff. A long time ago when I was playing these types of games, if you did like a power driver you couldn't counter it, you would get to a certain motion and you'd have to watch the motion and stuff. So I like the way you have sort of like timed windows for these things. So yeah, it's moved on a lot, so I'm really enjoying it. A lot to learn obviously, but that's part of the fun, and I recommend it to. Well, it's my cup of tea, I'll say. I won't recommend it because I'm not an influencer or a gamer. Um, but it's my cup of tea, and I like it. I like it a lot. So if you're interested in games, I think you would enjoy it. And the hardcore wrestling gamers, yeah, it's fun. And the wrestlers itself, yeah, it's fun. This is on the PlayStation 5. Um, I'm playing on the PlayStation 5 Pro. Thanks to my mate for let me get this. I really appreciate it, mate, because I would not have had the money. Um, yeah. So I'm up to this bit now. So we're going to carry on. And if you hear anybody coming at any time, it's just my carers. Um, if you don't know about me, I'm disabled. I'm bedbound since December now. I've been disabled for 30 years. Became bedbound in December. Um, and heart conditions and functional neurological disorder, diabetes, catheter. Just my body's falling apart basically. So I get in pain sometimes. I'm in pain, so I apologise for that. But it's not about that. But anybody who wants to reach out, having issues, I've been through a lot. I'm not going to go into it now because it's not about me and it's not about depressing people. But I'm going to set up another channel about mental health and stuff as well, and physical health and abuse and stuff. Anyway, so we'll get back to the abusing each other on the wrestling. Yeah, you know what I mean. In a beat 'em up way. Right. Okay, we'll carry on. I must get this changed later to the zoom in because, as I keep saying, you see me, I'm kicking somebody when I zoom in. So when I press the PlayStation button square, because I'm recording, it won't let me hold the button, PlayStation button down. It acts as a cancel for the stream. When I press square, I have to press them at the same time, and the square acts as an actual move in the game. So square is kick by default. Right, okay, so, right, corner grapple. When your opponent is in the corner, you can perform a corner grapple move. Grab your opponent with circle, okay, yeah, circle was becoming a standard grab now, and press either square or X, so light or heavy attacks. Yep, so to perform a light or heavy corner grapple. Okay. If you need to place your opponent back in the corner again, use an Irish whip circle to grapple. Okay. Then circle and put the L stick in the direction of the corner you want to throw them. Okay, okay. So we do an Irish whip. Okay. Let's do this. So just reading the top again. That's when you're in the corner. Okay, okay. Right, okay. Okay. mate. Okay. Oh, nice. So yes, obviously once they're in the corner, you got to press the grapple again. Fair enough. I didn't quite get that to begin with. So basically, you grapple, shove them in the corner on the turnbuckle, as in the corner, which is where it's the most painful part. So you would then press circle again when they're in the corner, and then square or X. So what I was doing was pressing circle, getting them in the corner, and then pressing square or X. Obviously, that's just a normal hit. Right, okay, corner repositioning. When your opponent is in the corner, they can be repositioned in two ways. To the top rope, or in the tree, or woe position. Don't know what that is. Use right stick up to set your opponent up on the top rope, or right stick down to set them in the tree. Ah, okay, tree of... Alright, sorry, tree of woe. Fair enough, fair enough. Sorry, my eyesight's bad, as I said. When your opponent is in the corner to reposition them. Once your opponent is repositioned, press X or circle to hit some damaging moves from these positions. Reposition them in both positions and hit some top rope and tree of woe attacks. Okay, so yeah, the right stick is up and down anyway. Okay, okay, right. Okay, that seems straightforward. Oh, I can't see. Can't see whatever that says. Okay, so it wants me to do right stick up. Okay, I've got to get out. Oh man, that's annoying. Right, okay. Oh, ouchie. Right, so right stick up. Right. Bam, bam, bam. I think he's getting up, is he? Did that work? But the X did, the square didn't. I don't know why. Right, okay. You will get in that corner. Alright, stop doing that. So it must be a little tap then, is it? Okay. Right, get him in the... Right stick down. Here we go. Oh, press circle. Okay. Well... Oh, that's right. Okay. Right. Well, I can't see that. Right, so when they're in the perform running corner attack, light or heavy. So now we're on to... Is it L2? Perform running corner attack, light heavy, L2. Perform running corner grapple, L2. Okay. Right, I get it now. So you're going to grapple them first. Fair enough, fair enough. Right, okay. You go in that corner. Right. So R2 as you run in. So you grapple them into the corner. I keep mistiming, I think, the turnbuckle, or I'm too far, I don't know. Because it keeps bouncing off. Right, carry position. A carry starts with a grapple. When engaged, press R1 to lift the superstar. And right direction, in any direction. Right stick in any direction. Right stick up is powerbomb. Right stick down is cradle. Right stick left is fireman's. And right stick right is shoulder. Left stick also works to put your opponents into position as well as right stick, okay? While your opponent is in position, press X to perform a carry-on attack, or right stick in any direction to change the current carry position. When your stamina runs out, the carry will end. Okay. Wow, okay. So you start with a grapple, then press for R1, and then right stick. And left stick also works. Okay. We'll soon find out. Oh, okay. It's changed again. When your opponent is being carried, you can use the left stick to move around, fair enough, holding them. Now it's time to put your brute strength to work by navigating your opponent into a fireman's carry. From standing, circle, then R1 and right stick left. So circle, then R1 and right stick left. Some standing, circle, then R1 and right stick left, or R1 and left stick. Okay, left. During a carry, right stick left to reposition them into a fireman's carry position, then slam them by tapping X. Okay. Very wordy. So, circle, R1, that way. Okay, he's done a fireman's lift. And slam. That wasn't the right one, I don't think. So, circle. Is it? Circle, R1. There we go. And then, bang. Yeah. I can't see that. Perform a powerbomb carry. So circle R1 and up. Or right one. Right one. Okay. So you could use left stick or right stick. Perform a carry powerbomb X in a powerbomb carry. So perform a powerbomb carry with circle, then R1, and then you do R1 and up on the right stick, or R1 and left stick, and then so it's asking to perform a carry powerbomb X in powerbomb carry. Perform carry powerbomb. So get your powerbomb ready, carry, and then bang with the X. Okay. So circle R1 and up, or circle R1 and up on either stick, basically. Okay. Right. Ouchie. Right, the R1 and stick you have to do straight away at the same time. I can't see that. Okay, he's getting up again, he's getting angry. Right, perform a cradle carry, so circle R1 and down. Okay, I need the stick. And then, again, it's extra slam, okay. Right, so circle R1 and down. There we go. Sleepy time. Yeah. Perform a shoulder carry, circle R1 and right. Okay. So just basically your right stick or your left stick with R1, but you've got to do it straight away when it's R1 and the movement with the stick straight away. So circle first, and then R1, circle, R1. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Right, springboards. Now it's time for some advanced aerial lessons. Apologies. The first thing we will go over for the aerial lessons is springboards, okay? These are a great way to catch your opponent off guard by hitting them with a spectacular maneuver. First up, running springboard, okay? With some momentum, you can use the ropes to launch yourself towards the opponent with an attack. Run towards the ropes by holding left trigger, L2, and then the left stick towards the ropes, and press square. Just be sure. Okay, press square. Just be sure your opponent is in range, or you may hurt yourself. Ah, I get it. Okay. So we do L2. So I do square. Hold on. Hold on. Perform. Was it down? Oh, it's hard to see. Okay. My stamina's pretty much out. Okay, so Is it just like, is it really like, could it be this? No. Down, down, down. How do I get down? Oh well, I'll just break his neck anyway. So a springboard like that. I think that's that, isn't it? Hold on, what is going on here? Perform a running springboard in the ring. L2. Then right. Wrong one again. So L2 and then let's have a look at this properly. Perform a running springboard in the ring. Right, left trigger 2, okay. Then anywhere on the L stick and square. Perform a running springboard to the ring. Run towards the ropes, okay. Oh man, okay. So completely different than what it says. So you run towards the ropes and press square just before hitting the ropes. Right, okay. So okay. So it's L2. No, I don't want to write. Oh, I've got to go. Okay. Is that? Okay, let's try this again. Right, okay. Yeah, okay, just positional. Fair enough. Cool, love it, love it, love it. That's cool, that's cool. So, it wasn't what it said it was. It was R2 to run, square at the right last second as you're hitting the ropes. Yeah, that's quite a tricky one. Not tricky because it's positional, but not what it says on the thing. Right, okay. Great work. Now let's do the same thing, but when your opponent is outside the ring. Cool. This is called a running springboard to ringside. With your opponent outside the ring, run towards the ropes by holding R2, L2, left 2, sorry, and then hold left stick towards the ropes and press square. Sorry guys, my head's getting a bit scrambled. I'm getting a bit tired, so I might have to stop in a bit. With your opponent outside the ring, run towards the ropes by holding left trigger 2, and then hold left stick towards the ropes and press square. So basically run and then hold your direction as you run in. So again, it said hold the left stick, but you don't have to hold. So basically all it means is that you press your left trigger, and then so it would be facing left there. So press your left trigger and then move left, but you don't have to press anything else, or just tap it or anything. You move it obviously, so you're running left, and then as you're hitting the ropes, press square. That's it. Okay. There we go. And it was quite early into that as well, so it's about halfway across the, like halfway across the ring, so maybe quarter way across the ring. Sorry, I'm getting slurry. I'm gonna end it there, guys, for now, because I'm getting a bit tired. So yeah, my brain's going. I start slurring really badly. I'm not slurring anymore, but I start slurring really badly. I'll talk to you all later. Look after yourselves and each other, and have a lovely day, night, and take care. Love yourselves and love each other. Okay, take care. Bye.